Well, go on, my people, man, like Mike, back with another one, and today I'm gonna help you save money on your fragrances. How you gonna do that, Mike? So here you ask. Watch these 5 simple steps, and I'll tell you. Definitely works in the UK, but it may work. Some of these steps may work in other parts of the world. So yeah, first of all, tip number one: ever wanted to get yourself niche fragrances for cheaper? Yep. So here's one I never paid full price for. Here's another one I never paid full price for. And here's another one I never paid full price for. How did you do that, Mike? So here you ask. So basically, I got all 3 of these at the airport, but you can't just turn up to the airport and buy them. Well, not the airport that I fly from in England anyway. So what you do, you go onto the duty free website and you tend to get it without tax anyway. But to get a further savings, you may want to sign up and join the Club Avolta membership, I believe it's called. So yeah, for example, Baccarat Rouge 540 X Drake, it retails for £355. I believe I got this for £268. Brand new, of course. 70 ml. There you are. Same with Grand Soir. This one was purchased for me by my wife just before we flew out to Tunisia. Again, 70 ml. I believe this one retails for £185, and she got this for roughly £133, £134. Same with Creed Aventus. We got this en route to Mexico. Well, I purchased this en route to Mexico. It retails for £295. I purchased this for £212, if I remember correctly. So yeah, that's one way of saving money on fragrances. Purchase them at duty free. Pre-order them online, sorry, and purchase at duty free. Even if you just turn up to duty free, you'll still be able to get fragrances, but probably not your niches. You're probably able to get designers like Prada. You'll probably be able to get Dior Homme Intense. You'd probably be able to get Versace Eros. You get the drift of where I'm going with this, so yeah. Okay, step number two. How else can you save money? You can sign up to newsletters. So, for example, you can look at a few newsletters and they'll say, if you enter your email address, we'll give you 10% off fragrances. So, that's one way. So, if let's say you've paid £100 for this fragrance and you signed up to a newsletter and you get 10% off, that 10% off is basically £10 off, which would make it go from £100 down to £90. So yeah, that's the second way you can save money, by signing up to newsletters. The third way is looking out for offers on brands' websites. So, for example, when I got Xerjoff Naxos as a gift, there was also a code that you could enter at the checkout, which was welcome dash XJ, which took 10% off the offer. So that's an additional way you can save, by looking at the website itself, and there may be some promo codes. Same with Creed. I believe they've got something where if you enter your email address, you can get 10% off your next purchase. So that's another way. That's the third way. The fourth way is you can look into gift sets. Now, I purchased this one, Parfums de Marley Layton, as a gift set. So that's how I save money. If you tend to purchase gift sets around Christmas time, just before Christmas, that's when they tend to go on offer and reduce even further in price, as retailers tend to get rid of them. So that's another way. Gift sets, in my opinion, or to my knowledge, I should say, tend to come around Christmas, Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and Father's Day. So when they're looking to get rid of the stock, that's when prices can reduce on gift sets. And this, as a gift set, which I purchased just before Christmas a few years back, worked out cheaper than just this alone. So I was amazed. It was such a bargain. I had to snap it up. So thank you to the retailer for that. I won't mention the retailer because I don't want them to get in any trouble, although I don't think they would. I'll give you a clue. They are London based though. And they do ship worldwide. And last but not least, you can look at multi-buy offers as well. So, for example, Chanel's here. Where is Dior Sauvage? Dior Sauvage is, let's say, here. As you can see, we've got Chanel, we've got Dior Sauvage. There are some, but there's one retailer where you can buy one and get the second one 50% off. So with that being said, this one costs more than this one. So you get 50% off Dior Sauvage, and then that kind of equates to you saving somewhat roughly 25% up to off the Chanel. So imagine they were the same price. Obviously the 200ml would be somewhat near the price of the 150ml of the Chanel. If the Dior Sauvage was slightly cheaper, you say 50% off the Sauvage, and then it kind of takes some money off in equivalent to the Chanel as well. I hope that makes sense. So when you do multi-buy offers, buy one get one half price, that also reduces. Again, when I mentioned signing up to newsletters, you can sign up to some for free. So for example, in the UK, you've got retailers like Boots, where you can get points for making purchases. And when I tend to buy any designer fragrances from Boots, I tend to, what do I tend to do now? So I've lost my train of thought. I tend to use them when there's an offer at my Advantage card. So yeah, that's how I save even more money. Along with the perfume shop, you can sign up there for free, and they have offers, and then you collect points and they give you vouchers back, like £2.50 off a fragrance. You can get £5 off a fragrance, £10 off a fragrance, and so on. There is also, what's the final one? The perfume shop. You have to pay to be a member for a yearly subscription, but you get £20 off, 20% off. I do apologize, 20% off throughout that year on pretty much any designer fragrance. So yeah, there's the 5 ways that I can think of saving money on your fragrances. Once again, guys, stay fresh, stay blessed.